stuttering. I've missed your eyes flutter. I've said it once too many times. The mercury is rising still. There's life outside your windowsill, and I will see you again. Turn on the light, let's break the night. It's fight or flight, we're not coming back. Tonight's the night, we've said it once before. Tonight's stutter, tonight's stutter. Of fumbling around under the covers. I've said it once too many times. The mercury is rising still. There's life outside your windowsill, and I will see you again. Fumbling around under the covers. Turn on the light, let's break the night. It's fight or flight, we're not coming back. Tonight's the night, we've said it once before. Tonight's stutter, tonight's stutter. Wish I was blind enough to some faith in a God that I can't even see.
can I trust that one is me? Oh, we gotta stop this harm, not turn it back and just collude. We're killing all we have and all we need to have a future, me and you. Oh, oh, oh. I need some strength to get me through, not watch things falling all around. Just lift me up and change my will to fight, to keep our world from crashing down. Oh, oh, oh. The end is coming, I can see it clear. Just need some hope to keep me here. Whoa. Stop this harm, not turn our back and just collude. We're killing all we have and all we need to have a future, me and you. Oh, oh,
Hello everybody and welcome to the latest Bags of Love podcast, March 2023. Hope you enjoyed last month's. We've got the same again this month, 10 tracks from local artists, and we've also got a live session from local singer-songwriter Jorgie Wilson. She's coming in to do a wonderful live session for us, so we are looking forward to that. Hope you all are well. Going to be playing some more excellent music from this local area. The first 3 tracks you will have heard is the Coulton brothers, Hold the Heat. Big fan of that track. It's very, very well produced, must admit. Guitar effects especially, very, very cool vibes going on. Very modern kind of feel there. So as always, I'll explain a bit about each track. So, Coulton brothers, originally from the Barrow area, I believe. Started on the Barrow music scene as Atlas, 2007 to 2012. I think they're based in Manchester now. Played Kendall Calling before. They've supported Idlewild, Pigeon Detectives. Now they're just 2 brothers making harmonious worldwide lyrically vibes. So with this song, the song was called the Hold the Heat. They wanted to make something more accessible and catchy after the debut album they wrote through lockdown, produced in-house by another Barrow stalwart and housemate Howie Venton. It's less cynical vibe musically. Video also by Howie, which makes use of the new AI vibes currently trending. So that's them in their own words. Coulton brothers, Hold the Heat. So thank you to them for that. Second song you heard was Sam Hocking, No Road Ahead. So Sam, along with her husband Mike, they've recorded that track with Matt Kassell in his studio in Barrow. So the song was written and performed by Sam herself. I think it's the first track they've had out. So good luck to them with their future music career. A little bit about Sam in her own words. So Sam is a singer-songwriter from Lindell in Furness. She's a front singer in the local rock band, and she's always loved music and the impact it has on feelings and how through this people can relate to it and find a way of expressing things that are often too difficult to put into words. So the track was called No Road Ahead, related initially to her frustrations about people turning their back on the environmental issues and global warming. It also relates to how people become stuck in difficult situations and relationships through feeling they don't have enough strength to make the changes. So yeah, big fan of that track. Some lovely Fleetwood Mac vibes going on there with the vocals and the harmonies, so good stuff. Thank you, Sam. And last track you heard from the intro was Jamie Bosanko, When You're Dancing. Jamie's been stalwart of the local music scene for several years now. He's releasing a lot of his own stuff on Sea House Records, which I'm a part of. So yeah, he's got his stuff online. So that's Jamie Bosanko, When You're Dancing. We've got another 3 tracks coming up, and after the 3 tracks I'll explain and talk a little bit about them as well. So we've got Insula, The Prize, Sad Eye Puffins with Silverfish, and Chris Butler, Will You Love Me Too? Take it away.
Seen it melt like ice. And do you know where you're going? My head's in a vice. We chase the prize in a lifetime. I've seen it in your eyes, but not twice.
under the linoleum in the dam. Silverfish, what do you know? Silverfish, where do you go? Under the floorboards to and fro, down below. Have you eyes so you can see? Have you gills so you can breathe? Have you scales to keep you warm in the dark? Linoleum in the dam, in the dam, in the dam, in the dam.
Will you see it I see it's getting stronger. The best is yet to come.
Okay, so those last three tracks you heard are Insula, The Prize. Insula are a local kind of indie punkish rock band, very, very active on the live music scene. Just playing a lot of gigs lately, and they're just really, really impressive to watch. Got a couple of young members in there, and all the stuff's pretty upbeat and punkish. So big fan of them. The music they're doing. So that's Insula, The Prize. Sad Eye Puffins, Silverfish. So these are one of my favourite local bands. They played last year's Crossroads Festival on the Sunday, the last band on, and that was something very special indeed. So a little bit about them and the track. So Silverfish is about the delights of living in an old damp house where you get these curious and ancient little creatures dancing to and fro from your tiles into your sink. Their strange beauty inspired our Ode to a Silverfish, inverted commas, and their tolerance towards us invading their home is admirable. Warning, do not crush, they will turn into dust and then their spores will produce many more. So that's what Silverfish is written about. So Sad Eye Puffins, based in Ulverston, with Chris Garrett as the lead singer. I've championed them many times on this show. Big fan of them. Try and go and watch them live if you can. In Chris's own words, Anne and I needed a band to express the absurdity we find in the mundane, so we constructed them from broken furniture and bits of old cloth that we stole from a rag and bone man. Bagpuss is our mentor. Make of that what you will. So, yeah, Sad Eye Puffin, Silverfish, and the last one, Chris Butler, Will You Love Me Too, another one we've championed through Bags of Love on various occasions. He's played our gigs, played the Coast Road stage last year. Big fan of his voice and his vibe that he's creating. I believe he's working on some new material. So, yeah, really go and check that out. Chris Butler, Will You Love Me Too. So, next up, we have live session with Jorgie Wilson. She's a local singer-songwriter, been active for maybe a couple of years now. She's played venues like the Derby in town. So she's coming in to record one of her own and a cover. So that's what you'll hear next.
I'm Jorgie. This is a bit of Bob Dylan. Don't think twice, it's all right. Well, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know by now. And it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, it'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm a-traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. The light I never know. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road, but I wish there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. No, it ain't no use in calling out my name, God, like you never done before. And it ain't no use in calling out my name, God. I can't hear you anymore. I'm a thinking and wondering, walking down the road. I once loved a man, a child. I'm told I gave him my heart, but he wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. Goodbye's too good a word, babe. So I'll just say fare thee well. I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. You just kinda wasted my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. You just kinda wasted my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. This is a song that I wrote for my dad. It's an original song written in November of 2022. This is called Dear Dad. Dear Dad, I can't lie about feeling sad, but don't feel bad. If I could erase things I would have. And these feelings, they will come and go. The hurt don't fade, it just ebbs and flows. My dear Dad, dear Dad, for each moment I'm glad. Even when you learn bad at silly things like your new phone's keypad. And these memories, they will never go. The hurt don't fade, it just ebbs and flows. My dear Dad. From the past, but these feelings, they will come and go. The hurt don't fade, it just ebbs and flows. My dear Dad, and I know you'll watch me as I grow. Don't worry, Dad, I'll always know. My dear Dad loves me so, and dear Dad, my love.
So you heard a fantastic session from Jorgie Wilson. If you want to find out more about what she does, go and give her a follow on social media. Like I said, she's very active musically around the local area. Hope you enjoyed that, and thank you to Jorgie for coming in. Absolutely fantastic. After that, you heard the Spiratones, Bustin. Spiratones were another local band based in Ulverston, very kind of surfer rock vibes, big fan of them. Bit about the track from the band. Bustin is an up-tempo garage stained surf banger written and recorded for 2021's Sun Worshipper album. Its title was inspired by the lack of suitable toilet facilities in the Spira bunker. Interesting. The Spiratones, unashamedly instrumental four-piece made up of Art Zanetti, Floyd Barkley, Jay Durango and Admiral Bob Monsoon, currently working on a new album and popping up occasionally to play live. So when they do play live, go and catch them, and I very much look forward to their next album. First time I heard them actually was on Sean Blessard's radio show, Spaces to Place, and I was straight away messaged him, what's this track as it's playing, and he put me onto the Spiratones, and they're local, so yeah, very cool stuff. Their stuff's on usual places, Spotify, etc. So thank you all for listening. I'm going to finish off the show with 3 more tracks. Big Dwarf, the Anatomy of Everything. This was on one of our Bags of Love albums. I think it was the 3rd or 4th album we had a couple of years ago. Always blows me away, this track. It's absolutely fantastic. The band sent me some information about this track. So it's from their album Where Everything Is Beautiful. You can get that on Spotify. You can also download it from their Bandcamp. I mean, they gave me a copy of this on CD, which is has been on rotation in my car last couple of years. So big fan of them. So in their own words, the song was recorded as part of the sessions for the album, but was left off to allow a better flow to the album and reduce the running time. So like I said, they've got an album out, but this actual track isn't on the album. The band are taking a bit of a rest at the moment due to ill health, but they have lots of songs they would like to record sometime in the future and possibly play live. So we're very much hoping that they get back together and record some stuff and play live. So wishing them well. We've got another Bags of Love album coming out in April, and they've nominated a song for that, which is going to be on there. It's called Bobby, the Boy with the Reversible Head, which is a great title and a great song. As well as Big Dwarf. We've got lots of other fantastic tracks on this next Bags of Love album. It's released on Friday the 7th of April, so not long after this podcast will hopefully go out, and it's all to raise money for Barrow Food Bank. So check that out and download it and share it when it is out. Next song you'll hear after Big Dwarf is Olivia Dacre with Stomach Knots, another artist on the local Sea House label. Olivia, a big fan of her, as you listeners to this show will remember. We've had her on before for a live session, and she's we've played a lot of her tracks basically and championed her quite a lot on this program, on this podcast. So a bit about Olivia and the song. So it's called Stomach Knots. It's Olivia's proper first release on the Sea House label, on single. Olivia wrote Stomach Knots originally as an acoustic track at home, but after her visit to Matt Kassell, Digital Man Recording Studio, to record the track, his talent on the piano blew her away when playing the song, leading to the now official version of Stomach Knots with Matt playing the piano. Stomach Knots is open to interpretation, but much like many of Olivia's songs, Olivia's version for the song was about promoting the message that we should never be afraid to show the people we care about that we are there for them, even in times of stress and uncertainty. So a little bit about Olivia. She began her music career at the age of just 14 in 2021. She's had a love for music ever since she was young, and lockdown gave her the motivation to learn a new instrument, the guitar. Soon after, Olivia released her first 2 singles onto Bandcamp, which are regularly aired on local radio and BBC Introducing, all of which were written and produced by herself in her home studio. So writing, recording, producing and releasing music at the very young age of 14 and 15. So I know she's in her last year at school at the moment, so we're wishing Olivia all the best in her exams. And yeah, again, go and check her out if she's playing live. She's really talented, and you hope to see her again very soon. Very last track you will hear is by Mark Doherty, a song called How Has It Come to This? Bit of a tongue twister there. This track is going to be on our next Bags of Love album, like I've mentioned, and again, Mark is a new member to the Sea House label as well. So yeah, big fan of this song. I've been listening to it quite a few times since he sent me it. I just love the really distorted vocals. I've been having a chat about him, how he got that sound, and I believe it's through a harmonica microphone or something like that. I'm not too technical, but yeah, his stuff's out there on Spotify and usual places. So a bit about Mark. Hailing from Barrow in Furness, Cumbria, Mark Doherty has been writing music since the age of 11. Very impressive, Mark. Influenced by David Bowie, Jack White and Prince, he brings together these eclectic influences to create a unique sound of all of his own. After relocating to Liverpool, Mark is releasing his debut solo album, Reckless Abandon, due out in mid-2023. Playing all the instruments, producing and mastering the 12 songs has been a labour of love and an interesting challenge. The triumphant first single, Saying Goodbye, has been described as sensational in all aspects. That's by A&R Factory. So, a bit about the song itself. How has it come to this? This song is about the negligence of our government, the harshness of our reality, and growing up through the constant earth-shattering events. 9/11, Iraq War, financial crisis of 2008, recession, austerity, Brexit, COVID. It's all been one long cluster of chaos, and this song airs those frustrations. Like I said, he used a harmonica microphone for the lead vocals to create an impression of shouting through a bullhorn outside Parliament. Very interesting sounds, Mark, and we wish you the best of luck with that album, and we very much look forward to hearing it. So, you'll hear three final tracks. Thank you very much for listening. Appreciate if you could share this podcast with everybody you know, get people listening, championing local music here at Bags of Love. There's a lot of fantastic music being released, so we want to champion that and celebrate that as much as we can. Give us a follow on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, usual places, Bags of Love Barrow. Get in touch with us if you want a track on future podcasts. Thank you to the two students who have mixed this podcast. Thank you very much, and thanks to Matt at the college. I've been Johnny Swift. Thank you for listening.
Can't you feel anything? Well, of course, silly. I feel good. I always feel good. Life is pretty, life is fun. I am all and all is one.
The anatomy of everything is not in the stars, oh no. It's not in the seas, not skies. It's to be found in your eyes. Between laughter and your sighs, and all you love and you despise. So don't feel down, oh no, you're doing fine. Feel the anatomy of everything in those contours of your life. Between lows and you, between lows and you, feel the anatomy of everything. The anatomy of everything.
take it off. The mask you wear to cover all your flaws, insecurities that I hope are one day lost. I tell you that you're home, I hope you got no stomach knots. Feel the beat in your chest and all the way to your feet. The little perfections of what make you to me overload me with the feeling we've both come such a long way. I hope you know that I'm truthful when I say that neither of us are perfect in every way. I can't stand up in a big white crowd. It's so loud, I don't stop. Run up to the stage, totally engage all like a flush anxieties out of the way. Don't stop yourself because of one others say. I hope you know that I'm truthful when I say that neither of us are perfect in every way. Shaking, breaking, feel like you're taking all I need slowly, but I somehow feel complete, feeling like I'm here. The mind's over there, it's not clear. Wanna know where to go. Mind's moving on so slow. Wish you'd just know that you can take it all. The mask you wear to cover all your flaws, insecurities that I hope are one day lost. I tell you that you're home to me, and I hope that you got no stomach knots.
Different hands still shoveling. How has it come to this? Only working and living. Shall I eat or heat this week? A thousand friends